Hello and welcome to another episode of the Urian Report. Tonight's episode, Monologue 15, Haniel, Anael. Sons of light, sons of darkness, the one versus the none. Before Abraham's religions arose, came Zarathustra and Zoroastrianism, and the first great monotheistic religion. Zarathustra, also called Zoroaster, was born in the area that became Iran and/or Afghanistan. When he was born ranges in estimates from 6000 plus BCE to as little as 600 BCE. But Spirit has placed this as the grandfather of monotheisms, or first monotheism. The religion has many unique aspects, to be sure. In the current age, this ancient faith has dwindled to almost nothing, and has closed itself off to those who are not Zoroastrian by birth, rendering itself of little value to the greater cause of lifting humanity out of its godlessness and immorality. Yet to have survived down to the present day at all is a great accomplishment indeed, having been the central faith of one of the greatest empires of history, Persia, encompassing almost the entirety of Asia Minor unto the very shores of Greece. Islam has now pushed it back to the fringes and enclaves in India. There are very few Zoroastrians left today, and most seem to live in Iran or India. Some Zoroastrians are starting to share their faith and accept converts, but it is not traditionally done. One must be born Zoroastrian to be truly considered a Zoroastrian. Within this revealing, it is said and spoken, for order's sake if nothing else, that Haniel, also known as Anael, governs the grandfather of monotheistic religion. Haniel and Anael, the grace of God, is often considered the angel of the moon, and is also associated with the moon. In early communications and writings, this angel was said to have incarnated as Zarathustra. As most of the earliest writings no longer exist, I tend to destroy them over time so that some things remain hidden. I cannot reference them, and I am removing some hard statements that I cannot verify from the original writings. I can but say what these archangels are assigned to represent within this revealing, and tend to think the original concepts were intended as a basis of ecumenical unity and cross-connectivity. Anael is one of the eyes of the seven spirits within the Lamb. Haniel calls to a new generation of Zoroastrians to stand and spread the timeless wisdom of the path of Ahura Mazda. Ahura Mazda, or Ormuzd, meaning Lord Wisdom, the supreme creator deity of Zoroastrianism. The spirit of this message upholds a figure from the Zoroastrian heresy, Zurvan of Zurvanism, as a name and facet of the supreme that is close to the truth, a reflection of a higher concept of the one. Zurvan, meaning time, was conceived of as the parent, non-gendered, of Ahura Mazda and Ahriman, light and darkness, good and evil. Zurvan itself was neutral, a being of limitless space and time, from beyond the material reality. This closely ties in with the idea of the trans-universal God put forward in this revelatory work. In Anael is the cause of victory over the world through submission unto God. This revealing of the spirit of Emmanuel declares Anael the voice of the kingdom in the arenas of politics and society, crying out for unity among the seven tribes, and seeking to move nations toward an ascendant course. It is the idealist and the protester, the litigator and activist, who will not be silenced. Haniel corresponds to green, emerald, and copper. And that's it for the Urian Report tonight. Please join us again next week for another fun-filled episode. Thank you, and God bless you.